Something I've noticed in gaming for a bit now is that the newest generation of consoles all seem to have one big flaw in common: the lack of customization. Whether it's the UI like backgrounds and themes and stuff like that, or even fun little avatars and characters you can create, it's like game companies either forgot about this stuff or just pretends it doesn't exist. So today I'm going to be taking a look into and talking about all the old customization stuff that consoles used to give us, because it really does feel like a lot is missing now. Starting off the video strong, we have Mii's. I don't really consider the Switch part of the new generation of consoles, but either way, Mii's feel like a huge missed opportunity here. Other than a few games where you have the option to play as a Mii, like in Mario Kart or Smash, really their only use is to use them as a profile picture. Even the one game on Switch that is centered around Mii's, being Miitopia, is a remaster of an older game from the 3DS. Everyone has also been wanting some kind of Tomodachi Life sequel or port or something, but there's always hope for the next direct. Maybe. Don't even get me started on the ugly ass characters they got us using in Nintendo Switch Sports though. They took Wii Sports, took all the charm and whatever was good away from it, and cranked out a game that just wasn't my favorite. And I don't know how to explain it, but the Switch Sports art style reminds me so much of that corporate art style that they use at Target and shit. It feels like Nintendo is trying to turn their focus completely away from Mii's, because to even get to that menu on the Switch you have to navigate through this whole labyrinth in the settings. Especially compared to their older consoles where there were literally dedicated applications to making and customizing Mii's. Sad to see the current state of them, but it is what it is. In the same kind of lane of this topic, I want to talk about the Xbox avatars. And I will say, compared to other consoles now, Xbox is really good with their customization, so I won't be talking about them too much today. And they also have a really good history with their customization as well. I'm not even an owner, let alone a fan of Xbox, but I really do have to give them props for this. Avatars were introduced back on the 360 and you could buy cosmetic items and shit for them on the marketplace. You could use them in various games and they were kinda there to represent the more social aspect of games, which I really do like the idea of. There's really not a whole lot to say about them, but since the 360 days there's kind of been less of an emphasis on avatars. Which is too bad, but I don't really have much of an opinion on it because like I said, I'm not the biggest Xbox fan. You might also notice now that on the PS5 and on the Switch that there's no customizable themes or backgrounds. And why is that, you might be asking? Well, for the PS5, apparently it's because of how the background changes whenever you're kind of selecting a game and hovering over it. So they do have a good excuse there. But what if I don't want to look at whatever game I'm hovering over? What if I just want a solid background like on the PS4? Backgrounds and themes as a whole really aren't much of a big deal, but it would have been nice to at least have the option to switch things up. And with the Switch, I've had to look at the same boring black background for the past 7 years. I mean, I guess maybe full backgrounds wouldn't be amazing with how big all the game icons are in the UI, but that's definitely not impossible to work around. I would have loved to see some themes with modern Nintendo games like Splatoon and Breath of the Wild or something. Even if it was like a Switch Online exclusive kind of thing, which Nintendo seems to like doing a lot now, it would still be cool. I got ideas absolutely pouring out of my head, and I do have a lot of hope for the next Nintendo console, but that's a topic for another day. So really in the end, backgrounds are just something I guess Sony and Nintendo didn't want to bring over to the newest generation of consoles, which really is not that big of a deal, but it sucks nonetheless. Now that I'm done complaining though, I actually want to go over some of the customization options that actually got better on all of the different game consoles over the years. I really want to go over the actual physical designs and different controllers and accessories and shit you can get nowadays. Most of them are great. Keyword most. I really especially love special edition designs. The Splatoon Edition Switch looks amazing in my opinion, as well as the Spider-Man Edition PS5. They are expensive as shit though, I will say that. Also, literally as I was making this video, Sony revealed another new controller design for the new Astrobot game that's coming out later this year. Super excited for that. And I could also talk about the endless sea of third-party controllers, like all the weird ergonomic Joy-Cons and all of the super high-quality AliExpress Fortnite-themed controllers. They can't all be heavy hitters, but customization is customization. Finally, I want to talk about what could be the biggest need for anybody in all of gaming: the extremely necessary and useful console accessories. This includes the PlayStation Portal, which is like a second coming of the Wii U gamepad, the Donkey Kong bongos, which are just amazing, and the Razer finger condoms for all the mobile gamers out there. The last one isn't technically console customization, but the Razer finger sleeves have always been hilarious to me. Another thing that I think game companies definitely improved on are the profile pictures you can display on your account. I really strongly believe that if you think the old PSN pictures are better than most of the new ones, you are extremely nostalgic. Even the new versions of these avatars are just higher quality versions of the old ones. And Nintendo just started letting you have more free reign of your profile customization as a whole back in 2017, with way more profile picture options. That was great, even though they are a bit late to the party. And PlayStation profile banners are also really cool as well, and just adds to the layers of online customization that we have. I could go on and on about profile pictures and how great profile customization has gotten on anything, but I really don't need to. So with more and more older online gaming services shutting down, it really does feel like a lot of the old different console customization options are kind of sinking with the ship. The Xbox 360 marketplace has officially shut down, which means no buying new avatar items on there, and Nintendo just ignores the existence of Miis. But besides that stuff and the whole background thing, customization right now is actually pretty good, and I can only see it getting better from here on out. And for such a minor topic like this, there is quite a bit to go over, but that's mostly because I'm a big complainer and I can ramble on and on about it. But anyways, thanks for watching, please like and sub and all that, goodbye.